Welcome. This is Monira and Angel from Connected Business, and today we will explore step 7 from our 7-step program, co-creation. After working on our true purpose and learning to speak in an authentic and compassionate way, it is now time to bring yourself into this world. Through co-creation, you can work with others in a way that makes them part of the solution and that includes everyone's talents.
Before we dive deeper into the content, we invite you for a short practice. Close your eyes. Bring your feet onto the floor. Relax your shoulders and fully arrive in this room, in this present moment. Take 3 deep breaths. Deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. Deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now start scanning your body from your feet on the floor and your legs. And just notice any kind of sensations. Go up to your lower back, your mid back, your upper back. The front of your upper body, like the belly and the chest. Bring your attention to your shoulders, your throat, and your head. Now bring your attention to the whole body at once. Notice how your body feels right now in this present moment. Take a deep inhale. And open your eyes.
As a first point, I want to mention that co-creation is much more a way, a culture, an attitude, how you encounter with other people, and not a method or a tool. It is a way of talking in your full responsibility, being brave to share your truth and being brave to share with others in a creative and open way.
The best way to do so is being constantly in a curious mindset. Allow life to surprise you in each moment and be willing to adjust and learn rapidly so you can grow beyond yourself.
Using that kind of attitude in your working environment, co-creation is a great way to enhance creativity in the team. Because you will work in a way that includes all the knowledge, experience and expertise of everyone. And in the end, there is not one person who decides how your vision or strategies will look like.
You create a space where everyone is involved in the same way. This where everyone feels included and empowered to use their unique skills and abilities, and so everyone feels empowered to take their responsibility for the outcome of all.
For our digital and accelerating time we are living, we need solutions we will only find with the full potential of everyone. We are confronted with challenges which we still don't know how to solve them. We would be stupid not to use the whole wisdom of the collective and continue repeating the patterns of great leaders.
To be honest, this co-creation is a scary thing. You need to be willing to allow a certain chaos. To be able to work in a co-creative way, we need spaces, structures where we can try new things. It's a way where there's no space for old power over control systems. It is working culture of trust and self-responsibility, but please don't misunderstand us on that point. And there it becomes really sensitive, because this does not mean that we do not need structure to achieve our goals. But we need a flexible, supportive structure that gives purpose to everyone and everyone can relate to what we want to achieve. A common structure that serves each one to grow to his and her highest potential.
As mentioned, there are many co-creative tools out there, like Open Space, World Cafe, Theory U, Design Thinking, Dragon Dreaming, and many more. One very powerful and simple tool we use to develop a co-creative setting is the talking circle.
In a talking circle, everyone has the same speaking time, and only one person speaks at a time. It's not only about discussing or being right or wrong, it's about sharing and listening deeply.
Now, one method that we use a lot in our work is what we call the Vision Quest method. Step 1 is to define a question that you want to solve in this Vision Quest. For example, how your marketing strategy looks like this year.
Step 2 is to create a joint vision. It is important in this phase that everyone's ideas get heard and it is included in the vision. Ideally, you use a talking circle explained above to make sure only one person talks without getting interrupted, and have one person to write all the points down on a flip chart.
So once the vision is done, you ask yourself, what are the goals that needs to be achieved to realize this vision in the next 3 to 6 months? Everybody writes them down by himself on a post-it or a notebook, and when everybody is done, you share them with the whole team, and together you prioritize them. The question will help you to prioritize is, which goal will support the other goals to be achieved?
Step 4, now create an action plan. Everybody writes down for himself all the steps that need to be done to achieve the main goal. And then use the collective wisdom of the group again to get an overview of everything that needs to be done now. After collecting them, you give each team member the choice to choose the task that he feels he wants to grow in the most.
This is a very basic co-creative project design approach that uses the wisdom of the group and empowers each one to become an active member and find his place in the team and the whole process.
Let's do a practice that helps us to go from I to we. Close your eyes. Round yourself with your feet on the floor. Relax your shoulders. Take 3 deep breaths. Deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now imagine yourself sitting somewhere. Maybe in your office, somewhere where you have colleagues around that you want to connect with. Start first with yourself. Become aware of how you feel. Use your body sensations to understand what's going on right now for you. What are the thoughts that are present for you right now? And what is important for you? What do you need? And from yourself, you expand your area, basically as if you would just be in a bubble, and you make that bubble bigger and bigger, so everyone that you want to integrate can join this bubble. You invite them to sit in your bubble. You invite them to be in the circle that you are sitting in as well. Look at each person that you have invited with curiosity and openness. You start getting a feeling for them. Feel how your attention now shifted to the whole circle. You're still noticing your own sensations and your own needs, and at the same time you're connected to the needs in the circle. See, feel, and hear this. And now you slowly say goodbye to the circle again and just come back to yourself again. Just feel yourself, notice yourself. Feel your feet on the floor. Take a deep inhale. Open your eyes.
So, welcome back. Now the last homework. Please create a circle. In your next team meeting, suggesting that everyone sits in a circle, and instead of everyone speaking when he wants to, or the boss, just take care that everybody talks in a circle, one by one, and everybody listens to the other deeply.
You can use a timer to just stop the time so everyone has the same talking time. At the beginning we started with the question, what are your biggest challenges and what would you like to have changed? After going through these 7 steps, are there any action steps that come into your mind of what could support you to realize, to make a change? Write them down as another homework.
Use these tools that we have shared and go into your journey. Which are your specific challenges and which is your path to solve them and to make one step further. Thank you so much. 7 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, that's a long time, and also we know it's so much content, and at the same time, in such a short amount of time we can only scratch the surface.
So we worked with ourselves. We learned how to find our passion and purpose.
And we went into how can you design your own life strategy.
Finding your own practice.
Yeah. And also authentic communication, how does it look like? You know, at least the theory of it.
Yeah. And how compassion can look like in the business world.
And how through compassion we can then work in a co-creative way with people and really get the full wisdom of everyone out there.
So again, thank you for making this step. Thank you for allowing us to share our insights and what we have learned on that path.
And thank you for your trust. We know, you spent a lot of time with us, and that means that you, gave us this benefit of trust. And we really appreciate that. And
when you got the benefit of this 7-day free training, you maybe want to dive deeper, and therefore you are very welcome to join our 2-day trainings that we offer.
Or the online course that you can just click below. It's basically our 2.5-day training as an online course, and it also guides you through the 7 steps, but it goes much more deeper than we went just now. So if you feel like, oh, I just started and I want to go deeper,
feel free to contact us, and we are looking forward to make this journey together with you.
Thank you, and we wish you all the best.
All the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.